Yo, what is up, guys? It is A.L.M here with a Cyber Fam Day review. As you all know, we have recently watched some historic matches on FAM Cyber Fam Day. And today I am going to be reviewing exactly how I feel on the matches that occurred on that night. Starting with Rom Buster versus Darren. Now, this was the opening match of the night, and by God, I gotta say, I really enjoyed this match. Only the first match, and I was already pumped up. I couldn't even sit in my seat to watch this match. I was literally standing for half of the match. And with all the combinations that occurred in this match, after all the build-up that this match has had, it finally happened. My goodness, Rom Buster versus Darren. I honestly thought Darren was gonna pick the win with this one, but it was actually Rom Buster. And man, do I gotta say, this is an awesome match. By God, Michael. I guess the only question we have as of right now is, so Darren, what makes you so fragile? What happened, bro? Next was the Mega Gauntlet match. The winner will face the FAM World Heavyweight Champion at FAM Survival. Man, this was 16 people in the match fighting for the top title in FAM. We had BH, Goran Perkins, Tom Cushney, Mike Shosha, and etc. Now, there was a lot of people in this match, and there was also some people we haven't seen before, like Goran Perkins, Sledder, and to be honest, when Sledder made his debut at Cyber Fam Day, that was amazing. I mean, I really like. I'm interested in seeing more of what this guy has to offer in FAM. So, and I also really liked how I believe it was Gore. Gore came in with his baseball bat and just beat the living hell out of Roberto, and only for the next person in line to have eliminated Roberto from the match. That was pretty cool. And Death's Notorious Angel, towards the end of the match, Death's Notorious Angel beating BH, even though BH was the last contestant of the match. I believe this guy can actually stop betrayal, because to be honest, this is one of these characters where I'm really interested in seeing what they have to offer as well. And to be honest, his character stands out from everybody else on the roster. He's just an outcast, I guess you could say. So, yeah, Death's Notorious Angel picks up the win. He is now the #1 contender for FAM Survival for the FAM World Heavyweight Championship, the Global Championship. CM Pulse, Anarchimus, Tony Pizza Guy. I really liked now, as soon as the match started, I was in shock and awe when CM Pulse hit Tony Pizza Guy with the knee of justice, or is that how you call it? I don't know. I think that's what he calls it. With the knee of justice, and eliminates Tony Pizza Guy right off the spot. That just really shocked me. Only for him to have the one-on-one with Anarchimus. I really liked that match too. It was better than the previous Global Championship match at Famniversary 3. I can say that it was really an improved match, and I really liked how Anarchimus kept up with his resiliency in the match. It took a while for Anarchimus to, like a momentum for Anarchimus to actually be put down, because in the end of the match, I got shocked for the second time because what happens? Tony Pizza Guy comes back and helps out CM Pulse to pick up the win. Because I'm over here thinking that CM Pulse betrayed Tony Pizza Guy, but no, it was actually a plan. It was a successful plan just to get Anarchimus out of the title picture. It was just a trick. And what happens? CM Pulse picks up the win. But another man that tries to enter the FAM roster, Element Games, attacks CM Pulse, which I can't wait to see what happens there. Element Games entering the building of Cyber Fam Day, and I guess he wants a title. I guess he wants a title match for the Global Championship. That's what I'm assuming is gonna happen. But yeah, what another amazing match. The next match, the Cyber Fam Championship. As we all know, he had Maslingster under his belt to help him out in this match, because remember in Famniversary 3 where Devil actually got the pink slip from that match. So basically, if Maslingster lost that match, he would have a possibility of getting fired. And Devil has that opportunity at Cyber Fam Day. If Maslingster crosses the line, then Devil has that slip to turn in on Maslingster, and Maslingster's fired right on the spot. So in this match, the number one contender was Cameron Bash. That was the mystery opponent for Cyber Fam Day. And mid-match, Devil figures out, he gets pinned because it was a 2 out of 3 falls. So Devil gets pinned the first time and realizes that he needs Maslingster's assistance in the match so he can retain his title. He goes to the ramp and calls out Maslingster, but Maslingster's music hits. But what happens? Maslingster does not show at all. And just Devil rages about that. He's like, I don't need you anyway. He gets back in the ring. A few minutes later, Devil is no longer the Cyber Fam champion. Cameron Bash rips that title out of his hands, and he is the new champion. I really didn't expect that to happen. I really thought Devil was going to pick up the win by having Maslingster help him out. But Maslingster, being the rebel, he actually decides to no-show. And just like that, Devil loses his title. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Next up, we have the YouTubers Tug of War match. This, I have to say, was an outside the box match because it was a 4-on-4 tag match, and it's basically all YouTubers colliding at FAM Cyber Fam Day, and basically whichever team wins has the bragging rights of saying who's better. So my bet was for Team It's My Yard to win, and I gotta say, in the beginning of the match when Joker did that double shell shock to both of those dummies, that was kind of a cool moment there. That was probably one of my favorite parts of the match. This dude picking up like a few hundreds of pounds over his shoulder. Oh my gosh, hernia! Oh goodness. But as you know, I believe it was Grim. The last one standing were Grim versus Smack Talks. As you know, I said I wanted It's My Yard to win, and what happens? Grim picks up the win over Smack Talks. That's what I'm talking about, Grim. Shout out to Grim's Toy Show. Nailed it. Next match, the main event. 2 Twisted Merc versus Andy Badwool, and if 2TM loses, he shall never return to FAM ever again. I thought 2 Twisted Merc was going to lose, but to be honest, I wanted 2 Twisted Merc to stay, so I rooted for him to win. Even though I wanted him to win, I thought he was gonna lose, but he still won. And you want to know why? Because remember, he did say he was not the same man he was like in Famdiversary 3. He stepped up his game a little bit. But turns out, Too Twisted Merc is now part of Betrayal. Unbelievable. You traitor! I'm done! Too Twisted Merc is a part of Betrayal. And now back to who was the winner of this match. It was Too Twisted Merc. And why? Because he is a part of Betrayal. First, it was the Skilled Foundation that comes in on the match and tries to take down Andy Badwool. 2TM goes for the pin. 1, 2, no, kick out. Roberto's turn to come in. Double hand choke slam. 1, 2, no, kick out. And I believe after that it was BH. Yeah, BH comes in, does the last ride. Too Twisted Merc. 1, 2, 3. Unbelievable. Too Twisted Merc is your new, and once again, FAM World Heavyweight Champion. I did not expect him to get his title back. I honestly thought he was going to be gone forever. But after joining Betrayal, what are the options? You obviously know if you're in Betrayal, there are endless benefits. And the corruption, yes, it is a corruption of FAM. Hardly earning his FAM World Heavyweight Championship, and only for 2TM to join Betrayal and take back his World Heavyweight title. Unbelievable. But man, I have to say, this was an amazing show. I love the way FAM works with each other. I love the way they edit their promos. That's another thing. That's like all the promos that have been edited, simply amazing. My favorite promo in this show has to be the Ron Buster versus Darren promo. That was my favorite. And this show honestly deserves a thumbs up. I actually watched this event twice. Yeah, I watched the first time I watched it live, and the second time, I felt like watching it again because how crazy the show went. The amount of momentum, having my heart pumping. A majority of the whole show I was standing up. I had too much energy to even sit down. I was too shaky to even sit down. I was honestly just standing up watching this event, and just like, you know when somebody's nervous and they're all jittery. That's exactly how I was. But anyways, this has been the Dr. A.L.M. This is the review of Cyber Fam Day. If you did not watch this event, the link to the event is in the description below. Go subscribe to FAM. Go watch Cyber Fam Day if you haven't already. And let me know in the comment section below which match was your favorite at Cyber Fam Day. Until next time, I'll catch y'all later. Peace. 10 out of 10, baby!